Hello. In the next half an hour, we are going to be bringing you some inspiring stories of people and events in the past week. Welcome to the program, People and Events on NTA. My name is Ogochkuka Mona. Stay tuned. They say different strokes for different folks, and that's why some individuals get pregnant, bring babies into the world, and end up abandoning them for various reasons, while others who cherish that special gift of God pray hard for it to come and hold grand ceremonies to mark their arrival. Whether a family for the first time gets a newborn baby or the baby is joining others, it is a blessing that elicits excitement, celebration from responsible parents. This is told in our first story on this episode, where a philanthropist, Ibrahim Abdulhamid Uja, fondly called General by his friends and benefactors, welcomed his seventh child. It was with pomp and pageantry, thanking Allah for his faithfulness. He named the baby Abdulhamid, the name of the child's grandfather, and nicknamed him Sabil Sultan, meaning patience and the leader. Let's hear Monso Demian Dati as she gives details of the joyful moments as put together by Abdullahi Musa Suleja.
A convergence of Islamic scholars led by Muhammad Bashir Abdullahi, popularly known as Nigerian Sudai, here alongside a family, friends, and well-wishers to celebrate a sacred milestone, the naming ceremony of a newborn, Sultan Sabir, son of Alhaji Ibrahim Abdulhamid Uja. The event marks the solemn recitation of Fatiha.
It's a thing of joy for the father to have thought of naming the child after our father. And we're also praying for the mother for her good health, for a quick recovery. And we're praying for the child, to also wishing for the child a long life. And we're also happy to have him into the family of Abuja.
The birth of a child is something that brings unity and love into a family. And it is by God's grace and mercy that one is blessed with a child. So having a child, a newborn baby at this stage is something we should say glory to Allah for. So I can really congratulate them.
May Allah protect the baby and may God give him good health, both him and the mother. I wish them long life and prosperity.
Transforming the residence of Alhaji Ibrahim Abdulhamid Uja, popularly called General, into a vibrant hub of devotion. The home radiates a distinct charm, drawing dignitaries and guests from all walks of life, including renowned billionaire fashion designer Oluwaseye Emmanuel Adekunle and the proprietress of Regent School Abuja, an academy that about 20 Ujas passed through. Of course, high-profile dignitaries also present added a touch of glamour to the already dazzling gathering. Inside the lively household, joy echoes from every corner. The family is now blessed with 7 children, 5 girls and 2 boys, celebrating their newest addition with pride. And leading the siblings is Alia Abdulhamid Uja, then Laila Abdulhamid Uja, Alaisha Abdulhamid Uja. Here is Musa Abdulhamid Uja, Sultana Rekia Abdulhamid Uja, and then Iman Abdulhamid Uja, and then finally the newborn Sultan Sabil Ibrahim Abdulhamid Uja. Overflowing with gratitude, Alhaji Ibrahim Abdulhamid Uja describes the birth of his son as an exceptional gift from Almighty Allah, a blessing beyond measure.
The Ujas are very happy to receive this bundle of joy. God has done it again as usual. He's the 7th child. Children are children and they are blessing from God. So I appreciated the way they come. I've never doubted God. I've never said, why not male today, female tomorrow? They are all bundle of blessings.
God has really been faithful to me and the family. And I thank him for life, thank him for the support system around me.
The happiness is especially evident in the radiant smile of Aliyah, the eldest daughter.
I have 6 siblings now, but I used to have 5, and 4 of them were girls, and there was only one boy, and most of the time he was really lonely, and he felt like alone because all of us were girls, and he was the only boy. So I'm really happy, so he won't feel alone anymore, and I'm really excited to watch him grow up. I agree with the fact that our brother used to be lonely before, and now he's very grateful for his new brother.
Among the distinguished guests is Mrs. Obi Iche Odunia Oteyin, and aunt to the wife of Alhaji Ibrahim, who journeyed all the way from Lagos to be a part of the memorable occasion, a testament to the unity and love that defines the gathering.
God will bless Ibrahim for me. Every day I appreciate him. I'm here, my heart is full of joy, and I continue to be praying for them, to look after them and bless these children. You see, beauty and brain. These children here, not only that they are beautiful, they have brain.
I thank God that my mom was able to give birth to him, and in the future I'll be able to give him good advice.
Very happy, very happy. You can see the environment, and you can even see the people, how happy they are.
I climbed upstairs today. I'm sure he's surprised to see me climbing upstairs and even dancing. That alone will tell you people how I'm feeling. I'm very, very happy.
We are very, very excited. It is the Lord doing, it is Allah's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes.
We're here to rejoice with Mama Musa and Baba Musa for this wonderful new gift from Allah, and we're here to celebrate with them.
So I wish him all the best in his life. I think he's taking the footsteps of his elder brother, Musa.
My family friends for quite a while, and I've just come to share in their joy, to rejoice with them.
I believe if any person in their family that succeeded Abuja is Abdul Hamid, the general himself. I'm not surprised to see this kind of gathering, to see people from all walks of life gathering here to socialize with him, with the family. I think he deserves more than this. So we are here also to be part of the occasion.
As the ceremony draws to a close, prayers fill the air. Guests shower the newborn Sultan Sabir with heartfelt wishes for a long, prosperous, and fulfilled life, while invoking Allah's continued blessings upon the entire family.
It was a vibrant display of culture, skills, and community spirit. Ask me what it was. Yes, it was the 2026 edition of Kalgwai Fishing Festival in Jigawa State, with lots of fishermen and spectators from across the region. Muhammad Musa Askira says the festival is being positioned as a major tourism asset, leveraging its cultural appeal to boost economic activities and create sustainable livelihoods.
At the blow of the whistle, contestants cast their nets into the water in search of the biggest catch, kick-starting the 2026 Kalgwai Fishing Festival in Ayo local government area of Jigawa State. It was a day of competition and cultural display. Over the years, the festival has grown into a major platform for cultural preservation, tourism, and economic activity. The festival goes beyond tradition as it promotes economic growth, strengthens social cohesion, and supports the development of the fisheries sector.
Our decision to restore the festival is rooted not only in its historical significance as a distinguished symbol of our vibrant cultural heritage, but also in its potential to enhance tourism and stimulate economic development in the area and in Jigawa State as a whole. The festival is not only a celebration of tradition, but also a strategic platform for promoting fisheries development, tourism, and community engagement in our state. The vibrant celebration of festival also signify and promote a strong sense of unity among our people, whether fishermen, herders, or farmers. As late, the Kalgoi Fishing Festival will, inshallah, continue to be a yearly event, and as government will do everything possible to promote it.
As expected, a winner emerged with a catch of 39.8 kilogram fish, and he smiled home with a brand new car. And there are all the consolation prizes.
Beyond fisheries, the Ministry of Livestock Development has also made remarkable progress in broader livestock sector within the past year. Notably, among others, we have successfully vaccinated over 400 animals against transboundary animal disease, which improved their health status. In addition, we are currently implementing an over 1.5 million vaccination, which has been recently approved by His Excellency. Also, renovation of veterinary clinics and erection of 27 veterinary clinics within our local government.
We all know that this government has brought a lasting solution to conflicts between farmers and herders around the local government area. We are happy with this administration.
The state government received pats on the back for sustaining the festival because it's used for diversifying the economy through agriculture and tourism.
Our people, our culture, proudly Nigerian. It was a night that will remain memorable in the minds of staff and management of Premium Times Services Limited, publishers of Premium Times, a Nigerian-based media organization, as awards and mouth-watering prizes were presented to deserving members of the organization in Abuja. Annie Daniels witnessed it for People and Events.
It was a night to celebrate courage, accuracy, and public interest journalism. Premium Times, one of Nigeria's leading accountability platforms, held its combined 3rd and 4th annual Staff Awards night. It was a time to appreciate the team for stories that exposed corruption, tracked public spending, and gave voice to communities often ignored.
The current National Security Advisor sourced me out, came into this country to start the EFCC in 2003. I came in as number 6 in the pack of things. And I sincerely thought then that we had a good platform we could use to change the country.
When we had issue with national driver license late 2024 and early 2025, delay in capturing, delay in processing, and delay in issuing driver's license to applicants. It was the same Premium Times that investigated and wrote, and that equally prompted us to swift to action. Today, we're happy to say that we have changed the age infrastructures and devices.
Whatever we see here is an embodiment of the person. I knew Mujib when I was at the then FRS. And this was out of the blue. No prior contact, nothing. And it took up the cause of supporting the reforms.
We're talking about fact-based reporting, objectivity, balance, covering, ensuring that you represent all other sides to a story. Not just because you want to be the first to break the news, then you rush to the press. That's the danger that journalism is facing, the danger media is facing, the danger information dissemination is facing.
I pray that the journalism in Nigeria, many of the upcoming media houses, that should learn from the Premium Time.
Every month, we encourage all journalists whose stories are published on Premium Times to submit their best stories for the monthly awards. These stories are then graded separately by a panel of 2 judges, both former Premium Times editors. The stories were graded on 5 criteria: depth, investigation, relevance, writing quality, and multimedia.
Then came the moment. Premium Times recognized excellence across several categories for both years. Reporter of the Year went to journalists whose investigations led to policy debates and public action. Story of the Year honored pieces that combined data, field reporting, and human impact. Editor of the Year recognized those who shaped stories without compromising accuracy. There were also awards for digital strategists and business development staff, acknowledging that modern journalism needs more than just good writing.
You do well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I uncovered the certificate forgery of the then Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Uche Nnaji, and I did the investigation for 2 years.
The award I won tonight, it's an investigation that I did. It's actually data report on compilation on the habitual lateness of the Senate President. The Senate leadership had to reconcile. They sat down together and changed the plenary time to 11.
I had to, for instance, the one that won the one for January, because I had 3 awards. The one I won in January was the story regarding how women balance their career with motherhood, and I had to talk to corporate organizations that had crèches in nurseries in their institutions. So I was really happy when a particular banking sector, a particular bank institution called me to their headquarters for an interview because they had nursery on site. So I was really glad and they were really open with me.
For Premium Times, the event was a reminder that journalism is not just a job. It is a public service that depends on people willing to do it well, even when it is difficult.
We want support to ensure that those who are doing the sweating and doing the work will be recognized at all times. Every year, we will not miss it again.
We look forward to engaging many of you as we expand our membership program, an important part of our sustainability efforts. Good journalism is expensive, yet it is indispensable for the survival of any democratic society. Despite the difficult business climate and the many headwinds we face, we remain determined to continue this work, and we invite you to be part of that journey.
Words like amiable, loving, cheerful, heaven-bound were used to describe our community leader, the late Virginia Nonyelum Nwoha, at a service of songs in our honor in Abuja. Annie Daniels reports that family, friends, and relatives of the deceased bid her farewell in a cheerful mood.
Calvary Bread of Life Ministries, who says Zone 2, Abuja, was the home church of the late Mrs. Virginia Nonyelum Nwoha, where she served faithfully and played an active role in spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ.
She lived a life she feared God. She honored leadership and she obeyed the scriptures. She was a typical example of what a Bible Christian should be.
For over 35 years, we have been together as a husband and wife. And we are, God help us, bless us with 3 kids, a boy and 2 girls. And with the God's strength and with her effort and mine, we'll be able to raise the children to this level. They finish their education. And unfortunately, now she's supposed to enjoy them. She passed on. Anyway, they say death is a necessary end and it will come when it will come. It's very unfortunate that it's happened, but we cannot question God.
Even in death, her works of service and acts of kindness continue to speak volumes.
My mom was a blessing to us as her children and to everybody who came in contact with her. We will miss her, but we know that she's in a better place.
Mom she was an amazing woman. She was a powerhouse. She had so much energy. So much energy. Like, it's very rare to see my mom under the weather. Like, very rare to see her ill. She was a strong woman. Like, even to the last breath that she took, she was fighting. She was strong. She's a funny person. She's very hilarious.
It's an eye-opener that we that are still alive, we should always live our life in a way that we are impacting in others or transferring good to others.
He's a very lovely one. When he was alive, he's a good to me. As they say about her, that is how it is. We miss her, may so rest in peace in Jesus' name.
Indeed, the words of that hymn capture it all. It is well with the soul of the late Mrs. Virginia Wonha and with all those she left behind.
If you are a child of God, once you come to church, you must do something that people will remember you for what you are doing. Praise the Lord. You are not just to come to the church and be a bent woman. That is not it. Be sincere, do what you have to do. The challenge our sister has left behind for us is the need to examine our lives and the world before God.
It was also held at her residence, where former colleagues, neighbors and relatives gathered to pay their last respects and honor her memory.
Strong spirit of forgiveness, I think, is something that will remain indelible and we should learn, especially in this estate. We should try to forgive. And I want to assure us that Mrs. Virginia left in good terms with everybody.
Anywhere where he did, where he don't see me 1 minute, he will come and find me, they call my house. I said, Mom, he said, you know they sit down for your house? He said, okay, because you don't come my house. I said, no, he will be best, don't go inside.
Mrs. Virginia Noel Wonha was born on the 29th of December, 1964 and passed on the 14th of February 2026 after a brief illness. She is survived by her husband and 3 children.
This is where we call it a day on this episode. On behalf of our supervisors and the production crew, I thank you for your time. Our closing line today is, remember how unpredictable life can be. Fame can fade, applause can go silent, but hardship reveals what truly matters. Let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. See you next time.